heard from Fred. It's a cold and snowy night across Siouxland. We're under a winter weather advisory tonight, and tomorrow we'll be under a wind chill warning as potential record-setting cold invades our area. But at this hour, it's the snow that's taking center stage. Road conditions in the metro are getting a bit slick for drivers tonight. You're looking live right now at the conditions in downtown Sioux City from our Skycam HD atop the Ho-Chunk Center. We're expecting up to 3 inches of snow to fall here in the metro by midday tomorrow. They're also expecting several inches of accumulation in Storm Lake, Iowa. Here's a live look at the snow-covered roadways there from our Storm Lake Skycam HD. The city of Storm Lake has declared a snow emergency. That just took effect and will run until 6 a.m. on Monday. That means parking restrictions are in place so that plows can get to local streets. KCAU-9 meteorologist Elisa Raffa joins us now live from Sioux City's Prospect Hill with a look at those road conditions again and a look ahead to tomorrow's dangerous cold. How is it out there, Lisa?
Jenna, the snow has started to come down again after a little lull earlier. It's not as heavy as it was before, but it is a steady light snow and it's blowing around in the wind, as you could probably see on my face. Now, I did bring my ruler out here to measure some of the snow, but I can't do it. I'm not going to for 2 reasons. One, I'm on a hill that's not good to measure snow, and 2, we're accumulating snow, but there's not too much on the roads yet. It's less than an inch. Even though we haven't accumulated much yet, there are plows out that are passing by the roads because it is slippery. It only takes that first coating to make the roads very slick and dangerous, so the plows are making their way around, dropping some salt and trying to push some of the snow out of the way. Some of this wind is also dropping visibility out on the roads. I'm looking at a plow right now. So we're looking at some drop visibility and slick roads, but we haven't had any reports of any massive accidents or anything like that. Now, it is also very brisk and cold out here. Again, the wind is biting, but this is the better part of the cold. The worst is yet to come. Behind the cold front, once the snow passes, we have very frigid cold air as temperatures and even wind chills get down sub-zero, near 35 below zero. Very dangerously cold. So here are some tips to stay safe. They're the coldest temperatures we've seen all season, and we're not alone, as most of the lower 48 feels the cold blast this weekend. Here in Siouxland, low temperatures will be well below zero Saturday night, and the wind chills pictured here will bottom out near 35 below zero. Wind chill warnings are in effect and need to be heeded.
It's one thing to get cold, it's another thing to actually have the tissues in those fingertips freeze, and that's what frostbite is. And so if you start to have a little numbness and tingling, or if you feel it start to get numb or tingling, then that's when you need to start getting into a warmer place or get gloves on your fingers to help circulation and to stay warm.
Hypothermia is when your core body temperature dips below 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Some signs of hypothermia include confusion, difficulty speaking, and stiff muscles. Bundling up in layers and covering extremities can help prevent both frostbite and hypothermia. One pair of socks in this extreme cold is not enough, so make sure you wear 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 pairs of socks, especially if you know you're going to be outside for an extended period of time. Make sure they're warm too, not thin cotton socks, but something that's fluffier and something that's warmer. For some, getting out of the cold can be tough with no place to go. The warming shelter on Nebraska Street will have its doors open for anyone who doesn't have a home to seek warmth in this winter season, especially this weekend.
Our goal is just to make sure that nobody freezes to death. And it's to our knowledge between Woodbury County Sheriff and Sioux City Police Department and the EMS. No one has been out in the elements and froze to death in the last 3 years.
If it wasn't for here, there would be a lot of dust and the freezing cold, and so thank God that they opened this place.
And in this frigid cold and the dangerous cold nights that we have ahead, remember the homeless. If you have any hats or gloves or scarves to spare, please donate them to your local homeless shelter. Chief Photographer Jonathan Mack and I are going to head back to the warm studio now. Reporting live in downtown Sioux City, meteorologist Elisa Raffa, KCAU 9 News.
Appreciate